But you missed a very important thing. That is why I tell you it is not spiritual entertainment. Every word of Guruji is important. He speaks more than there is in those shlokas also. Yeah, and he really opens it up. But still, sometimes people still think it's code. He was talking about 3 levels of existence. What are they? What is Adi Bhautik?
Primordial
Prapancha.
matter, physical matter.
Bhut. Bhautik is from the root word Bhut. What is Bhut? All the Panchamahabhut. Yeah. So everything that is related to earth, water, fire, ether, air, mind, intellect, ego comes here. Write it down. Earth, water, fire, ether, air, mind, intellect, ego. That is Adi Bhautik. Yeah. This is something that is visible to my eye. Yes. And I have learned enough about it, Prakriti and Purusha. Yes. Now he's telling you Prakriti is divided into 2 levels, Adi Bhautik and Adi Daivik. Got it? So this is Prakriti. Got it? Now what is Adi Daivik?
Subtle realms, energies, and devas.
Celestial beings.
What are those?
Kinnaras, Gandharvas, Nagas, Pitrus.
Devas.
Devas.
Yeah, so they are
Energy.
Devas. Yeah. Are they Indra flying in the air? His horse is flying. Is it that?
No, the vibrations, the impulses.
They are vibrations. Yeah. Wind has energy. Sun has energy. Yeah. Like that. Every little thing in this planet has some kind of energy. Yeah. That's why he spoke about the periodic table here. Remember? Periodic table, you remember, no? All the metals in one line, then all the alkalis, the bases, the acids, they all come in different rows because they have different progressions. You can move from one level to the other level. Like that only you can move from Adi Bhautik to Adi Daivik. Yeah. Now in Devas there is a distinction where there are Suras and Asuras. Yeah. So just understand there is a level of 7 levels where you can be an angel or the good energy. But there is also dark energy, negative energy. Yeah. There are again 7 levels of this negative energy. Yeah. Called Asuras. Yeah. Now don't start imagining, oh, there is really that demon from Ramayana that I saw. No, those are all mythological figures. Okay, nobody is really coming with those long claws and long teeth and big ears to attack you. That's all
Symbolic, right?
Symbolic, just a picture made for this energy. Yeah, so just understand there is 7 levels of positive energy that you move into depending on your karma. If you are really the Asuric type, Hitler type, remember the pictures? If you really have the negative impressions, you move to a negative level of energy. Yeah, so now you remember that single bracket going from death to birth, what happens? You move into a level of energy for some while. You're just energy, you're just Purusha. You don't have Prakriti, you have discarded the body. Yes, for some time you will be at a certain level of energy. Yeah. Now, how many types of energy are there? This is 14 levels, but what are the types? Come on, you should know.
330 million?
330 million types of energies.
Wow.
Tetis Koti Devata. We say in our shlokas also. No?
Yeah.
What is the meaning? It is really not somebody who's flying on a chariot in the sky. Really, really. Yeah, that was very good as a child to see all those pretty pictures. But guys, you need to grow up. Yeah, these are just energies. Yeah, every thing has a different impulse. Every cell in your body is different. Yeah, that is why in a mother's womb, a sperm and an embryo meet together, forms the baby. Now, from that, one cell goes and becomes your ear, the other cell goes and becomes your toe, another cell goes and becomes the heart. What if the heart became the toe and the toe became the heart? They know. Are you getting this? So there are only some laws which have been discovered which are very easy, like gravity and electricity and magnetism. But there are certain hidden, very subtle laws which guide a particular cell to become an eye somewhere, to become nose somewhere, to become hair somewhere, to become the toe somewhere. Are you getting this? And then how that particular organ also starts functioning. Yeah, 9 months. Isn't it a miracle? Yes. Some things have not been clearly deciphered by science, but there is a connection, and these energies in our Vedas were called devas. And then, because people did not understand properly, they called it okay, energy, wind is an energy, let's make Indra Devta the king of all the devas, let him sit on a rath. Yeah, and that's how it got all manipulated. Symbolism was lost. Got it? Yeah.
Relation between Adi Bhautik and Adi Daivik is each controls there's a connection. I mean, there are
Major connection. Yes, so the devas connect, actually grant you all your little desires. Yeah. So like I was telling you, in this room there are not just 15 of you. There is more than that. There is more energy here. Yeah, when you are in the sattvic state of mind, you wish for something, you really get it sometimes. Have you noticed? What is it? Another energy sitting next to you, yeah, which has this raga of fulfilling somebody's wish. Yeah, and it fulfills your wish. That is why he said, love is a
Blessing.
gift. It's got nothing to do with you. Your faith is a gift. Are you getting it? It will just come to you. Why? Who's giving?
Devas.
Devas.
So Didi, like if we are in negative things, so we'll attract even the negative energy. Is that
Yes. So if you are a very negative minded person, yeah, you have created like a big pothole inside you. Negative energy sucks at you and makes like a big pothole. Another negative energy floating around in this room is looking for that pothole. Yeah. But it goes to this person. This person is all vidhayak and sattvic and happy. No pothole. Bad candidate. Next. Bad candidate. Big pothole. Negative energy. Negative person. Totally nakaratmak. Attack. You become the channel for that negative energy to manifest. And then you say, no, boss, I never think so bad or do anything bad. I don't know how this happened through me. Happens, no?
Yes. Got it.
Now you got it?
I
How
didn't
this
mean to do it, but
negativity.
it happened.
It happened. I really didn't mean to do it. I've taught courses in jails. Yeah. There have been people who come to me crying. They bring letters and they say, really, Didi, I didn't do anything. I just don't know in that moment of anger what happened to me. I just picked up that stone, hit him, and he died. And I don't know from where all that anger came. It's not in me. And now he is subjected to 14 years, and he's suffering for that one little thing. So now you will say he's not responsible?
But he did create the conducive environment.
Correct. Are you saying this?
What is that again? He attracted.
He created that pothole for that negative energy to jump in. How did he create?
Because he was negative.
Nakaratmak chitta. Negative, negative, negative. Everything is bad. Everybody is bad. Bad things happen to me. Nobody is good. Yeah. You are bad. She is bad. Get out of my life. The negativity increases the size of that pothole inside you, and that negative energy finds somebody.
And I think some people become amplifiers of this pothole, whether it's positive or negative. So, for example, we had the picture of Hitler there. He was like, for German standards, fairly short. He's not that strong, but he whipped up such an energy level that he made an entire nation full of madmen. And they kind of, by the end of the Second World War, 70 million people were killed. Started with that one guy. So it was like an amplification of that.
Little negativity.
Yeah. And
Got it.
similarly for positives as well, you have examples.
Yes.
Oh.
Short guy.
I mean, but on the path, there are many stories of where Guruji is there as a white aura behind you, like taking care of each and every one of us.
Yes,
Yes.
of course we do. Yeah. So devas are the energies, little energies running around here. Everywhere they are. Yeah. That is how you get even cured by something. Sometimes I tell you, I've done medicine. We have something called placebo. Placebo is not real medicine. It's just sweet pill. Yeah. You fool the patient saying, you just take this, you become fine, and the patient becomes fine. It is really there. It exists in our materia medica. It's called a placebo. He just has faith in me. No, Ekta ji, good doctor. I'll become fine. He becomes fine. Most of your diseases are here. Psychosomatic. I'm sure one day science will come to this conclusion. 99% are psychosomatic. Yeah. We have fooled ourselves. So recognize this. Yeah, wake up. There are energies besides what I can see, and that is the Adi Daivik level. They are really not on horses and flying wings and I don't know what Apsaras dancing. All that is very pretty and very cute in films. Keep it there, guys.
When you are being controlled or dominated by asuras, is there anything you can do?
Yes. The thing is, you don't have, you're not going to be like a slave to them. It depends on you. If you are a very open-minded person, happy person, Asura cannot attack you. So the way Asura uses you is because you are not a happy person. You are a nakaratmak chitta. You start moving towards the yes mind, that Asura will run away, say, wrong candidate, bad, not qualified. Yeah, he will leave you. Or she.
I'm thinking something else. So, but the other person who has a Asura's characters cannot also affect you, right? It's the same thing.
Absolutely, it's the same thing. If you are a totally 100% Vidhayak person, full of Shraddha and faith, not fake, no fake tapas, no fake belief, really 100% Shraddha, they cannot come through you. It's a wall for them. Yeah. So, clear?
And also they are the ones responsible for everything in the world too, like all the weather patterns.
Everything is run at the Devas level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even your talents, your skills, if you dance, you sing, it is through the Devas that is. That is why he said, no, everything is a gift. You have a lot of money, it is through the Devas. You think you made money. Forget about it. You think you are a doctor, you became an engineer, forget about it. Everything is a gift.
Even in Sanchita Karma, we decide a mode of wealth, right? So that is also a gift by Devas? Or?
Yes, my Sanchita Karma decided that, but who brings it to me?
Okay.
Deva is the messenger, the carrier,
Okay.
who brings it. Yeah, and in which form? Maybe I can be just cash in the bank kind of millionaire, or I can be somebody who really has properties, or I can have a huge business. All this is Devas. Yeah, it's very interesting to learn about these things. Again, nothing to worry.
Person who is established with a Purusha, what kind of devas would he possess? Would he have all 7 levels of suras? Positive energy.
Yes, that is where what is siddhis. When you are at the adhyatmic level, which is you don't give too much importance to the devas. You are very established in the Purusha, in the Brahman. Focus is one. One pointed, you remember? One pointed devotion, not getting lost by this all energies also. When you are like that, totally focused on the Brahman, then all the good angels, the 7 levels of suras want to bring money to you. Happiness, good job, good wife, good husband, good people. Yeah. You don't even want it. You say no, no. And they still bring. That is called a siddhi. Got it? Yeah, Guruji told a story of the Yaksha of New York. He came to him, if you heard in the Upanishads. Yeah, if you've not heard Upanishads, don't worry, you'll know soon. But that energy came to Guruji and said, what can I do for you? Guruji said, nothing. The Yaksha got angry. Yeah, and didn't allow anybody to enter the hall, the auditorium. Guruji was alone with Panu Didi and few people and wondering, hey, there's supposed to be like 5,000 people in this hall in New York. Yeah, and then Guruji just acknowledged the Yaksha. Oh, you're doing all this. And then everybody just came and the hall was full. Yeah. Again, not to get so astonished the way you're really getting. I can see your eyes. All big marbles looking at you. It's not such a big deal. Haven't you realized yourself? Sometimes you get something and you feel, boss, I really don't know what I did to deserve this kind of thing. Happens, no? So you've experienced it. Yeah, you experienced it less than Guruji probably because the mind is still not so vidhayak. The more vidhayak you become, all wishes get fulfilled. Yeah, you don't want things people keep gifting you. Take this, take this, take this, take this, take this. It's like that.
There's a lot of unknown guidance too. Like laws, okay, go like this.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what they say, right? You're taken care by angels. That's exactly.
That is the meaning. Got it? Yeah. And if you don't have faith, it's okay. When you kick the bucket, you'll know. You'll remember me at least at the last moment. That much is for sure. This body fell down. Oh yeah, she had told me exactly like that will happen. You'll think of me at that moment at least.
We'll come back to you.
Yeah, we'll come back. I was about to say that.
Sit next to you. Unfulfilled knowledge.
So Adhyatmic is very clear. You already know, you're talking from day one. What is it? Purusha, being established in the Purusha, not getting lost in these devas. Yeah? So those who understood about this energy, what happened to them? About the devas, what happened to them? They started praying to Indra, to this god, to that god, to sun god, to moon god, to the crops wala god. Yeah, obviously everything is been taken care of by an energy, and they were called gods, yeah, or devas. Translation is gods. Yeah, but it is not that ultimate god. So it's not the Brahman consciousness. Yeah, it's the angels basically, but they started calling them gods or devas and devis. Yeah. So those who get stuck in the devas and devis and their energies, they only pray to them. That's why you see people pray to Hanuman and to whatever, different, they get stuck at that level. They don't see, okay, who made these energies? It's like praying to gravity. Gravity ma. Arey, what? What will you get from gravity ma? Or electricity ma, electricity devi. Arey, what? Till a point, electricity will be very happy and you will never have electricity bill for the rest of your life. But finished. The effect is short term. Can there be more than that electricity can do for you? Can there be more than what gravity can really do for you? You won't start flying suddenly. Yeah, gravity will take care you're walking on planet Earth. Are you understanding? So not to get stuck at the devas level. Those who worship just the devas get stuck here. Yeah, and there are people who just worship the devas.
But they can be conduits for bigger Brahman too.
If they understand that electricity is the daughter of the Brahman.
Yeah.
If that understanding, big if, huh? Not everybody has that understanding. Yeah, or even if they get that understanding, they discard it. They are very happy with what that deva is going to give. Like every Diwali, you go and worship Lakshmi Ma, give me wealth, give me wealth. Don't you do that?
Yes.
Yeah, observe that, what you've been doing. Yeah, only certain thing can be granted by the devas, not beyond that particular energy.
That is the reason they say that that all the Guruji was also telling all God is one. So what he meant by this, like all Devi Devta, like it's all part of the Brahman goddess.
Yes, you get lost only in these small energies. Yeah, so don't get lost in them. They are there, good. Surpass them. Yeah, focus totally on the Brahman consciousness.
There is one what is that? Surrender ego.
Hmm.
It's like surrender is like to surrender to Purusha. It's not the same, right?
Surrender the ego to the Purusha. How can you surrender the
Or to
Purusha?
the Purusha.
You are Purusha.
Surrender ego.
Ego is
Lochan-
Prakriti, na?
Lochan-
That is that, right? Okay, surrender ego to the Purusha.
Purusha is nothing but the son of that father. You remember, no? Brahman gave birth to Prakriti and Purusha. So Purusha becomes son. Who's the father? Brahman. If you have to go to the God, you have to go through
Purusha.
me. That's what Lord Krishna is telling you. That's what Jesus said. Clear?
Yes.
When you are focusing on the Purusha, at what level are you? Adhyatmic. When are you at Adidevik?
Stuck in the energy level.
In the energies. You're praying to gravity ma, electricity ma, Lakshmi ma, Saraswati ma. You're stuck at the Devi Devta level. Yeah? It's not that they do not exist and it's all false. No, it exists. Common sense also tells you how can the cell in the body know I have to go and be an eye, or how the cell knows in the body to go and be the toe. So there is an energy impulse running behind it. There is a law. Not discovered by me, not discovered by science, but common sense tells me there has to be something. Even scientists are really working behind this. There has to be some separate energy. Otherwise, how can the eye not go and sit into the heart? It never happens. So there is an energy impulse that runs everything. So there is a deva for the nose, there is a deva for the eyes, a deva for the forehead, a deva for the hair. Yeah. In Sanskrit, there are very cute shlokas. If you're interested in all that, I'll send you some shlokas. So for every part of the body, there are devas.
Most of our old Indian temples, the idols are consecrated and they have a certain amount of energy or vibration. People talk about it. So people who go to worship, so they fall under the category of devas, or
Yes,
it's bhakti yoga.
absolutely. Bhakti can be at Adhyatmic level, can be at Adidevik level. Yeah, if it's at Adidevik level, it's good to start with. Again, I explained to you why an idol was created. To help you somewhere become silent, go within. Somewhere you will start. Yeah, it was like that. Kidhar to shuru karo yaar. Other than not doing at all. That kind of a desperate situation they came to, and they created these idols. Yeah. So that is why I always tell you, don't start imagining really Saraswati Ma has a sitar in her hand and she's sitting on a lotus. Created by the mind. Yeah. It is actually a Gandharva Deva that is taking care of this talent of singing or dancing, whatever you have developed. Yeah. Every talent you have, be grateful for it. It's got nothing to do with me. Some energy is working through me and I have got this talent. Be grateful for it. Even if you're a super engineer or whatever, doctor, architect, whatever you are. Yeah. Yeah? All three levels clear? Yeah.
when you say, I mean, you said like when you're going through some negative stuff, you said make sure you train your mind not to. So when we tell the mind to do something, so what is actually telling the mind? Is it Purusha telling the mind or mind is telling the mind?
Okay, again, and we've learned different levels, no, of the mind. Yeah, so mind, intellect, memory, ego, and the Purusha, the self. Yeah. So now, what are we doing with this knowledge? What are we sharpening? Your intellect is getting sharpened. Yeah, it's becoming sharper and sharper. All wrong concepts of idol worship, this, that have fallen off. So intellect sheds old knowledge, takes new knowledge, becomes sharp. Yeah, this intellect at the right time brings it in front of you. But the mind is so clouded by emotion. Suppose girlfriend has broken your heart, you are fully in that dukkha, big devdas mode. But intellect is telling you what, it is all temporary. Drop it. It's okay. Yeah, it is my karma. No, I don't want to listen to this. This is what the mind does. Yeah, when the mind does this, it means your mind is very strong. Too strong. Your intellect is not sharp enough. So you need to keep sharpening this intellect, keep sharpening, make it such a strong sword. That is why I'm saying weekly knowledge is required. You become so strong that one day you can just cut down the emotional drama created by the mind.
Just like you have mentioned that you have to be fully conscious in the waking state and then only you can be fully conscious in the dreaming state. Similarly, when we are doing this sadhana or when you're out of a course, advanced course or whatever, in that point you are at 100% or close to it. When there are alone times, that's the time you need to start filling in your 100%. Only when you're there can you, when you're in some trouble, can you actually make some use of it. Because whenever you're sad, you're somewhat in a dreaming state.
Yes.
You're not, so you need that full potency at your, when you're alone by yourself, when you don't have any of these hindrances to fully develop yourself, only then can you do something about it.
Perfect. Got it what you're saying? Yeah, the dreaming state overshadows. Yeah. What is dukkha, devdas? Oh, she left me, she doesn't love me, nobody loves me. This is what? Dreaming state. Yeah. He's saying make your sattva, your waking state so sharp, it becomes a sword and breaks down your dreaming state. And that will happen only when in these strong moments, no, right now you're strong, you're not emotionally weak. This is the time to keep sharpening the sword, keep sharpening every week knowledge, keep sharpening. So when really dukkha hits life, any kind of dukkha can come. When that hits, you are ready for it. You're not trying to get ready when the dukkha hits. Yeah, that is what Muda does. Muda. Yeah. Yeah? Okay. Now one more important thing Gurudev said. Now, Bolo.
Guruji, at the end, he mentioned a person can establish in Purusha if he is excited, more energetic, and enthusiastic. A person of that nature can also be established in Purusha. But to imagine it's a little difficult because you'll have to go through, you'll have to put the Prakriti aside, face through all the struggles, and then still establish.
Absolutely. Vidhayak mind is the yes mind, no? He said yes mind only. Enthusiast means what? Yes, let's do it. You don't have to be a person who jumps from a skydiver or jumps from the mountain down. That's not enthusiastic. He explained it. Enthusiastic about this. Oh, I don't understand this knowledge. Being enthusiastic to dive deeper. This is where the enthusiasm is required. Moving away from the Prakriti. You've been enthusiastic about the Prakriti, 84,000 lifetimes. Nothing new you've done. Yeah? Don't call that enthusiasm. I call that repetition of boredom. You repeat the same things. Every lifetime, same girlfriend or boyfriend, depending on your sex. Same heartbreak, same marriage, same children, same natak, same drama. Same, why you put your shoes there and I don't like to cook and why you cooking this and nonsense. Same job, same money, same $1 million you're running behind, you're repeating the same cycle. Aren't you tired yet?
Yes.
Please get tired if you're not. It's really high time. That's not enthusiasm.
But the Maya covers it up so nicely.
It's so
Unless you do
wonder.
eternity and all, nobody knows like that there is even a past life.
Correct.
You know, it's like,
It's not for the Muda. Yeah. At least you come to the level of a jigyasu, curiosity. Now come on, next level.
Yeah.
Strive for the next level. To strive for the next level, what is required?
100%.
What is required?
with a
What is required?
With
Vidhaya chitta equal to
yes, ma'am.
Yes, mind.
equal to enthusiasm. Got it?
We talked about it, right, towards the end.
Yeah, this question I'm answering this question. Clear? Hmm? Now let's see a little more deeper relationship between the Adi Bhautik, Adi Daivik and Adhyatmik. Yeah? The relationship is in this PDF. I will send it to all of you, so don't try to make notes, it's too long and too big. All planets are related. Now that is the macrocosm. Yeah? Planets, whatever, galaxies, outer asteroids, whatever you know about the space, is related to the tiniest little atom on this earth and on every little planet. Yeah, so if the rest of the planets, Jupiter, Saturn, everything affects Earth, Earth in turn affects them also. Everything affects each other. Yeah, we all affect each other. Yeah, have you noticed if a group of people is happy, you go in the room, you also start smiling and you feel happy. A group of people is sitting and gossiping, what will you do?
Gossip.
You will also start gossiping. A group of people is talking about how bad the elections are going and God knows where America is going to land up. What happens to you? You also get into that fever of that current elections and so you get caught. We affect each other. Yes. Just like that, planets affect each other. That planet can affect even a little crop, a little drop of water on this planet. This planet can affect a little, whatever, if there is a drop of water there, or some sulfuric acid, or some gas there. They affect each other. Yeah? We are all actually one organism, and we affect each other. So, this is a chart just superficial level which will give you an idea how really astrology, the science came about because of planets affecting each other and in each other. We are there, no? We are not outside the planet. That's how we get affected. Yeah. So you'll see different planets affect, like Jupiter will affect, has some relationship with the color yellow. It is related to Indra Deva, the energy. Okay, now you understand what it is. Yeah, and there are different levels. We will do these things in details later when you get really more interested. Can you go down? Then there the metals. This also people tell you gold is good for you, diamond is not good for you. You've heard all this, yeah? Because it affects. And also crops. There are certain crops that are affected. Yeah, they can each affect. I think I answered this question during the lunch break, so some of you were not there. Moon affects the water in the ocean. You all know this. When?
Full moon.
Full moon and new moon.
New moon.
Yeah, high tide, low tide. Do you know that it also affects a woman's menstrual cycle?
Yes.
Everybody knows that?
Yes.
Okay, guys don't know that? It affects the girl's menstrual cycle. Please go home and find out. Yeah, their moods also.
Yeah.
That he knows.
Lunatic, I mean,
girls are not lunatic.
animals. Supaka is my friend.
Yeah, so that you know for sure. You have all experienced it. Yeah, good experiences and bad experiences. Got it? Like that only. It is nothing but the moon, that particular planet, star, that organ in that sky affecting the water element on this planet. So if it affects the water element outside, can't it affect the water element here?
Yes.
It will affect the water element here. That is why the women goes through that mood swings. Yeah, it's not that it is not there in the man, but the level of that water is less. Yeah, if you really observe, it will be, the mood swing will also be there in the man. Yes, so everything is interconnected. We are one big organism, and that's how you will see a connection. I can't sit and explain all these charts for you, otherwise I would be an astrologer. Yeah, I'm not that, but I can tell you that these are all different planets affecting different things. So a plant, a seed, a crop, your tooth, and part of the body, an animal, a bird, and a planet, all are related. Yeah. So for one planet, there is one bird, one animal, one little part of your body, one color, one stone, one crop. All are related like this. Understood? Yeah. This is a real science which has been proven ages ago. And now then there are fake astrologers who go and buy heart something. And then they tell you, it is like this, like that. You don't know anything. You pay him $100 and you come. He is making his money. Yeah, you have to find a real scientist, and this is a tradition that has been given from father to child. If you can find the right kind of astrologer where the science has come down, that will be more authentic. And such people, really, I tell you, don't charge money because they understand the Diavik energy, the gift. They regard it as a talent. They will not take one penny from you to tell you about it.
So looking at the sheet, can we inculcate something or make some conclusions and make some decisions based on?
Just this decision that planets and crops and every creature and elements and things, living objects and non-living objects are related. That's the maximum you should do because you are not an astrologer, I'm not an astrologer.
Your horoscope for that.
At this point, when we go like to people, Chris say, okay, this stone is good for you. You have to put this, you wear this as a ring or locket or something. So how does that affect if we are really practicing all our?
That's what. So when you are on the path of spirituality, you have moved towards Adhyatmik. You've come to a higher level. So these chota things don't affect you so much. Have you noticed those who've been practicing knowledge? Yeah? Something very big happens in life, but you are very calm, relaxed. You've been able to take it better. Yeah, because you've understood the importance of going to that silence. So then these effects become mild. This affects those people who are Dhamma. Yeah, totally in the Prakriti. No Adhyatma. Yeah, so all this is there. This information is there. Yeah, so don't regard it as bogus. That's all I'm saying. You are not going to become an astrologer or go to school of astrology. But just don't regard it as bogus. Understand it that it affects. And the more you are in Adhyatma, the effect on you becomes little. Yeah, what could have hurt you big will just scratch you and leave you.
Technically, all these are impacted by devas only. No? So once we are moving from that level, when we are coming to Adhyatmic, we are actually transponding that. I mean, we are moving out from that level. So that's why the effect becomes less and less.
Yes, absolutely.
I think for that, we need to be always on that.
Yeah.
Purusha.
Yeah, we are like on, tried.
These are just for your information.
Just FYI. So that you don't think it is bogus. That's it. So there is much more information in this which we'll do in the Upanishads, how different senses are related to different parts of the body and all.
Yeah.
You can
Even
I'll send it to you.
Guruji said that you chant Om Namah Shivaya and you overcome all those things. So then at that time you're at the Adhyatmic level.
Adhyatmic
That's
level.
why
You're
also-
moving away from all this. Yeah. So understand this exists. There is an Adi Daivik level. What is the importance of understanding this? So that I don't start having this big ego. I did this. I am this. I have this talent. I am so skillful. I made so much money. Not yours.
It's all related.
20.
20.
कामैस्तैस्तैर्वृता ज्ञानः
कामैस्तैस्तैर्वृता ज्ञानः
प्रपद्यते अन्यदेवता
प्रपद्यन्ते अन्यदेवता
तं तं नियमम् अष्टाय
तं नियमम् अष्टाय
प्रकृत्या नियता स्वया
प्रकृत्या नियता स्वया
Kamai are desires. Kamai taitai krita janaha. Desires, when they come up in you, they deprive you of viveka or discrimination. Yeah? Like he gave you the example of Bengan Bharta. Now I have to prove it Bengan Bharta is good for me. Yeah? So the viveka got clouded for somewhere. Yeah? So Bengan Bharta is a very harmless example. You could take it for meat, alcohol, drugs. Yeah? Then your mind completely will, come in the way, how it will prove it. This is the way, this is right. There's nothing wrong. See, read up this on Google, read up that on Google. Yes? So what does the desire do? It deprives me of
Viveka.
viveka or the power of discrimination. You understand viveka, no? Yeah? Viveka is the power of discriminating between right and wrong, good and bad. Yeah? So when these desires deprive me of the power of discrimination, then what do such people start doing to fulfill their desire? Oh, I need the $1 million. Lakshmi Ma, I have to play to Lakshmi Ma every morning. Yes? Prapadyante anya devata. Money, I want money. Oh no, I want to become the best classical singer. I want to have the best voice. Saraswati Ma, Saraswati Ma. Prapadyante anya devata. Tam niyamam asthaya. Means they do various religious rites. Rituals, puja, yagna, this, that, you do. Not wrong, nothing wrong. But here what Krishna is saying, they are good people, but this is what desire does to them. The desire propels them towards devatas, the celestial gods or devis. That is why this whole deva thing came up. Prakritya niyata swayaha. They are impelled by Prakriti to do this. Prakriti again means what?
All the 5 matters.
Run by
Devas.
Rajas, Tamas, Sattva. Rajas, Tamas, Sattva is propelling the Prakriti to bring certain things towards me. Fire has come. Fire ignites inside, and then I want something, and that something lands up to be money or name, fame, feverishness. It has been propelled by what really? Prakriti. Now here Prakriti, Rajas, Tamas, Sattva runs the Prakriti. You have to always remember this.
What do you call it? Prakritya.
Prakritya Niyata Swaya means run by Prakriti or propelled or impelled by Prakriti. So basically they are doing all this puja to Lakshmi Ma, Saraswati Ma. Why? Because some Rajas came up, ignited a fire and made them bring a desire into their head. I'll tell you, most of your desires are also not yours. Noticed?
Somebody else.
Yes.
Energy sitting around you.
Yeah.
That's why you wonder, no, kahan se aaya yaar ye thought?
Exactly.
From where did this thought come? I don't think like this. Yeah? Sometimes you want to meditate. You sincerely just want to be blank. You sit and a thought comes and you're wondering from where did that thought come from? Not related to your past, not related to a friend, but the thought comes.
Some thoughts, some desires may come without even attaching or thinking about that. Then how that type of deva will get attracted to you?
That you already have that kind of a negative energy. He is looking for that. He says, "Hey, good candidate. Psycho pakadte hain, iske man mein dalte hain ye thought."
And even body is abode of devas.
Yes,
It's
all
not like
there.
somebody extra.
That is why you call Purusha. He explained. Purusha means Pur. Pur means
City.
city, Nagar.
Rampur.
Oh, Rampur.
Yeah.
Rampur,
Nagpur,
Sitapur, Nagpur, Raipur. Pur means
Place.
city.
Okay.
Purusha
Village.
means this is a city. Yeah, a conglomeration of souls.
We said yesterday in the video.
Yeah, you're not one. That is why they say Purusha has 1,000 hands.
Sahasra.
Got it? Yeah. So you have like mini Purushas or baby Purushas.
Now it's scary.
I mean, he was even telling that each cell has a soul.
Yeah.
Each cell in our body.
Yeah. Guruji in the video yesterday.
And even in there are trillions and trillions of cells.
Cells.
Each cell has its own
Own Purusha.
dharma, soul, everything.
Okay, next one. 7-21. Yo yam tanum bhakta
Yo yam tanum bhakta
Shraddhaya architum ikshati
Shraddhaya architum icchati
tasya chalam shraddham
tasya shraddham
tameva
tameva viddhamyaham.
Whichever God, yo yam, whichever God or whichever deva basically one worships. Shraddhaya architum ikshati, and which Shraddha has faith in him or her. For example, you have faith in Lakshmi Ma and that she will bring wealth to me. Tasya chalam shraddha. In him, I make that faith very steady. He had said earlier that I am only the strength, I am only the brilliance, I am the light, I am the ras. These were little examples, but he is also the faith in us. Yeah. So the Brahman consciousness or the Lord makes that faith very strong in that Devi. Why? Ek to you want us to go to Adhyatma and then you make us believe in the Devis. Why do this whole game?
To test
Testing what?
whether you go beyond that deva or not.
And how will I go beyond?
Again,
If my faith, if he keeps making strong in the Devi, how will I go beyond the Devi?
That will
again, that is not the truth, right? That's also kind of yoga maya. So when we realize that Guruji said, right, it brings you misery. So once you're miserable, you come back.
Perfect. To give you the experience, you pray to Lakshmi, Lakshmi gives you the wealth, you go through that wealth, you go through the pain that comes with the wealth, through the maintenance of the wealth, then the fear of loss of the wealth, and then after losing the wealth or the memory of the wealth, you go through the entire drama and realize, oh nonsense I was indulging in.
Now we know.
Now let me look for something higher. Then you move from Adi Daivik to Adhyatmic. Well designed, no? Good strategy.
The nature makes us do things.
4,000.
अरे तुम कम में मानते ही नहीं हो ना अभी क्या करेंगे?
ज़्यादा चाहिए ना?
So you're Manju.
You're
Why
not
84,000?
ready. If you are ready this moment, forget 84,000 lifetimes. This moment. There are stories of animals who have got enlightened just sitting near yogis who were giving pravachan, birds who got enlightened. You've heard such stories in the Upanishad. Yeah? No? Right. Oh, okay. Stories later. No time. He wants to listen to a story. Yeah, so it's possible. You have to be ready. Readiness chahiye to die.